Welcome to Earth Tone Thoughts, a place where the noise of the world fades and the voice of truth begins to speak again. Today we journey into a question that rests beneath every human pursuit, a question that echoes in the silence of the soul. To what end? Every step, every dream, every desire leads somewhere, but not every path leads home. Let's walk deeper, together, and remember why we began. Every morning, the world awakens to motion. Cars begin to move, phones begin to ring, and hearts begin to chase something unseen. But beneath it all, a quiet whisper asks, to what end? We work, we strive, we run, we build. But what do we truly seek? Is it success or peace? Is it wealth or worth? Perhaps this question is not meant to stop us, but to guide us back to the center of our being, back to the quiet reason behind the noise. From the moment we open our eyes, the world invites us into the race. We're told to move faster, do more, and become more, as if arrival equals meaning. The young chase fame, the old chase legacy, the poor chase survival, the rich chase significance. Yet in every chase, we rarely stop to ask, why? What is it we truly want? Because every desire has a shadow, a hidden hunger that even achievement cannot fill. We rise, we celebrate, we succeed, and still feel the emptiness quietly waiting behind the applause. Perhaps we have mistaken movement for purpose. Perhaps our trophies are only mirrors, reflecting how far we've run from stillness. Mark 8:36. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and yet lose his soul? When the noise fades and the lights go out, what remains? Many of us discover that behind the smiles and the goals lies a quiet ache, a longing not for more, but for meaning. We fill our calendars, but our hearts stay empty. We gain comfort, yet lose connection. We master machines, but forget ourselves. This is the silent void that no achievement can fill, because the soul is not nourished by applause. It is fed by presence. Matthew 4:4. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. We were not created to chase endlessly, but to become aware, to recognize that joy does not live in having, but in being. Every soul carries a divine imprint, a quiet map leading us home. But the map is not drawn on paper, it's written on the walls of our spirit. When we act from ego, we move in circles. When we act from love, we move toward the source. True purpose isn't loud. It's not in the recognition of men, but in the remembrance of God. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3:6. The Spirit calls us to slow down, to breathe, to listen, to rediscover the sacred in the simple. Every moment, every act, every heartbeat can become a prayer when it is done with awareness. When we begin to ask to what end, we awaken the inner witness, the part of us that watches without judgment. Suddenly, every action becomes sacred. The way we speak, the way we work, the way we love, all begin to align with a higher intention. The question to what end becomes a compass, not a critic. It leads us away from the noise and toward truth. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. In stillness, the soul hears direction. We stop asking how far we've gone and start asking how true we've been. And so after all the striving and seeking, we come to realize the true end is not achievement, but peace. Not possession, but presence. Not reaching the top, but returning to the source. The end is not somewhere out there. It's here now, within. It's when we remember that everything begins and ends in the same breath of the divine. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Revelation 22:13. So before you take your next step, ask yourself, to what end? Because every action carries energy. Every choice plants a seed, and in the end, all seeds return to the same soil, the heart of the source. When you finally stop running and the noise of the world fades into silence, a question rises within your spirit. To what end? To what end do we wake each morning to chase what fades at dusk? To what end do we seek approval from voices that cannot see the soul within us? To what end do we fill our hands with things that can never fill the heart? Every path we take, every choice we make, leads somewhere, yet not every path leads home. The world teaches us to gather, to conquer, to possess, but the Spirit whispers a different truth. You are not here to collect the world, but to remember who you are within it. You see, the human journey is not about becoming more. It's about returning to essence. Every success, every failure, every loss. They are not the destination, they are directions, each one designed to turn your gaze back inward, toward the part of you that is eternal. You were not born to be consumed by the rush of the temporary, but to awaken to the stillness of the eternal. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. Colossians 3:2. The question to what end is not a doubt. It is a compass. It does not shame you for your pursuit. It guides you to purify your purpose. Ask yourself, what is the motive behind my motion? Is it love or fear? Is it truth or illusion? Is it service or self? Because when the motive aligns with spirit, even the smallest act becomes sacred. A word spoken in truth becomes prayer. A gesture of kindness becomes worship. A life lived in awareness becomes an offering. Whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31. The world tells you to chase the crown, but Spirit calls you to carry the cross, not as a burden, but as a remembrance. A reminder that greatness is not in rising above others, but in rising above the illusions of the self. The end is not found in the applause, but in the peace that comes when you know you are walking in truth. And so, if your path feels heavy, if your dreams have begun to drain more than they fill, pause. Ask your soul again, to what end? Because you may find that what you were chasing was never what you truly needed. The Spirit may not be calling you to abandon your dreams, but to realign them, to let your purpose be touched by heaven again. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. Remember, alignment is not perfection. It is a returning over and over to truth. It is the gentle discipline of choosing peace when the world chooses noise. It is the strength of staying kind in a time of cruelty. It is the wisdom of walking slow when everyone else is running blind. You will not always know where your next step leads, but when it is guided by light, every step becomes sacred. The true end is not the finish line, it's the awakening. When you realize you were never meant to conquer the world, but to remember your origin, that you are not of this world, though you walk within it. You are spirit in form, light wrapped in flesh, a divine idea expressed through time. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah 1:5. So as you rise again tomorrow, as you speak, build, dream, and walk your path, carry this sacred question within you: to what end? Let it humble your ego, Purify your intention and align your steps with peace, because in the end it is not how far you traveled, but how awake you became along the way. If this message touched your soul, share it. Let others pause, reflect, and awaken too. Remember, peace is not found at the end of the road. It's found when you stop running. This is Earthly Tone Thoughts. May peace find you. May light guide you. And may your soul always remember where it truly belongs.